Hey guys, and welcome into another Luck of the Iris series. A wee bit of a delay the last couple of days. I just had work and had no time to record, but here we are. With the India series. Of course, you guys are here for that historic Test series result against Australia, where we got a win. We'll go over the rest of that tour very quickly. So yeah, you guys seen a wee bit here. Like, we had a pretty good tour in the end. We managed to beat them again, remarkably. 419 all out, with Nolan, a new star for us, with 83. Burton 57, Tector 50, Doheny 80, and a really good effort there. Cameron Green 5 for 127, 215 for Hunt. Didn't bowl too many overs, but yeah, made them toil, made them bowl a lot of overs there. And sort of the pitch was deteriorating a wee bit. Bowled them out for 223, with only Cahill really get going. 112, 116, 19 boundaries. Little outstanding, 5 for 81. It was well supported by everyone else. Like, everyone sort of was attacking, asking questions, and it was a good effort from us there. We only got 155 in the next innings. We really struggled. But it was just that big substantial lead that we had set Australia a pretty good score. 5 for 49 for Gillett, 2 for 17 for Richardson, 2 for 41 for Sangha. But yeah, Nolan Tector handy scores. Burton and Camp for useful scores as well. Bowled them out for 276. So it was a great performance again with the ball, with Camper 3 for 72, 3 for 82 for Little, and 2 for 48 for Foster. And that's a fantastic win, and series win against Australia. Who would have thought we would be knocking over a team that has been a dominant team in the past? But yeah, the rest of the tour is quite interesting. We had a one-day friendly against Western Australia. It's great to see these one-day friendlies. They got 2 to 3, 26 for 5, 3 for 48 for Camper, 257 for Foster. We kind of struggled with the ball a wee bit there, with Brady 100 and Carey 100. Got 167 all out. We were blowing off the park, really. 60 off 68 for Nolan, 38 for Doheny. But yeah, nothing much else. 4 for 33 for Lambier, 3 for 54 for Greer, and 3 for 34 for Drew. And yeah, and it was a pretty tough rest of the tour, really. 302 for 6, but we batted quite well in this innings. 50s to Nolan, Delaney, and Burton, with Burton top scoring with 81 off 61, 9 fours, 3 sixes. Tector with a quick fire 44, and Doheny and Bald finished the innings off well to go just over that 300 mark. It's a tidy performance from the Australians. 2 for 79 for Todd Murphy, who's playing real life for Australia at the moment. It's a real up and coming prospect. 1 fizz for Kerr, Richardson, and Sangha. They chased it fairly comfortably. There's a few scares in the camp at 213 for 4. But yeah, 156 for Ball and Camphor, 243 for Foster. You just couldn't really contain them, and Travis Head was the big centurion on the day and deserved man of the match. In the next one-day game, they defeated us by 54 runs, 329 for 9, with Travis Head again outstanding, 170 of 107. Felipe and him got the team off to a great start. Cahill and Labuschagne spotted Head quite well. Foster again, 3 for 59. He's coming on a wee bit now. 253 for Manly, 2 for 70 for Little, 1 for 68 for Adair, and 275 for Wout. The chase was okay. Tector top scoring was 61. No one really kicking on to really challenge that score. And the share of the wickets for the bowlers: Neil Smith 256, 3 for 75 for Saltzman, 243 for Richardson, 2 for 60 for Green. But yeah, it would be a bit more better than what we were in terms of competitiveness. This game here, we were bowled out for 151, skittled really, with Richardson 5 for 45, 3 for 39 for Kerr. Nothing really much to write to home about with the batting. And 155 for 2, with 1 for Adair and 1 for Humphreys. And an historic 20 over series win, so we beat Australia 2-1 in this series. 139 for 8 off 20 overs. Doheny 43 out of 23 ensured we got something competitive with the support of Adair and Foster. 2 fizz for Standing, Kerr, Green, and Richardson, and Jackson for 24. They were all pretty good today, and yeah, like, it was a rain reduced game where they needed 51 off 6 overs, and they didn't get it. We bowled well enough. Surprised when there. If they had the full allotment of 20, they probably would have won that game, in all honesty. Second game, they won quite comfortably. Bowled out for 132. Tector 47, Doheny 33. 4 for 32 for Kerr, pick of the bowlers. They were all good. Green 3 for 2 for Carver, 1 for Jackson. And yeah, just a comfortable run chase. Deer picking up 2 wickets at the top. He was quite good. Hume and David getting the team home. Final game, we got to 168 all out, with Tector with a brilliant 74 of 46. really anchored the innings. 5 for 29 for Green. He was really good up front and got the key wicket Tector at the end and cleaned up Foster and Little. And yeah, they fell short. We bowled them out for 135, so we responded well. Everyone contributed in the innings there in terms of a wickets. With Cam for 2 for 15, won the pick of the bowlers along with Mark Adair and Foster and Little. And a historic win there. Tour of India has been a struggle so far. India completely dominating both test matches. We had a couple of draws against them last time, which was remarkable. But yeah, like they were really dominant this time around. 460 all out. Gill and Kunamal both getting hundreds. 62 per Shaw. And yeah, we sort of battled to get them all out. 4 for 93 for Adair. 4 for 109 for Little. They were quite good. Just couldn't put enough pressure on at the other end. Delaney was our spinner. And they really just took him out of the attack. Really, they're good aggressive batting. We were bowled out for 234 with Burton 95 and Camper 54. The mainstays of the innings. Ali, he dominated in this series. This guy's a really good bowler, Ahmed Ali. He's only 25, but he's just big wicket hauls and just causing all sorts of issues. We were forced to bat again, 248 this time round. Tector and Camphor, 93 and 87 respectively. Just the story of Tector's career, really. As you can see, look how many 50s he's scored, 40 and 400s across those two formats with his 1650. So he's pretty much 56 times he's passed 50 and 4 times he's only managed to convert to 100. That is very, very much needing to be improved on from Tector. Camphor was good as well. Camphor has been quite a solid performer over the years. One of our best, just over 2,000 runs now in his career. But yeah, dominated again by Ali. And then as you guys saw, they only needed 23 to sort of surpass our score. So the second test, they dominated as well. Ali 7 for 67. Nolan 47 at the top. At the end of the day, Nolan's just been brought in. He's been really heavily developed by us. Kazulu, Natal, Coastal, hopefully hold on to him for a few seasons and give him the experience he needs. So we can get him up to the next level. 46 for Camphor. But yeah, 187 all out. We sort of battled there against Ali's spin. 434 all out with Azawal. 154. Alothi, 96. They were good throughout. They just built partnerships. We couldn't really strike through. Again, it was Little, Camphor and Adair, the senior bowlers, stepping up with Foster and Ball, wicket apiece. Just need them to continue to develop. 316 all out. We got there with some solid scores from Tector, 50 at the top. Tector 80 off 229, 65 for Camphor, 5 for 142 for Ali. And yeah, 70 without loss. They just smoked the score pretty much. And yeah, that was the series there to India. So we've got 3 one-day internationals today on video. That will be the last game of the year for us for review. And we'll see how we go. We need to win some games. Obviously, the ODI Championship is sort of running here again, and we've only got 1 win out of 5 games. So we've had a series lost to Australia ×2, but we managed to pick up a win against them. India presents an opportunity today. We are probably want to get an odd one here and there. So let's see how we go, and we'll be back with the team shortly. So here's the team for the first one-day international, and a debutant today in the team. Seamus Lynch. 8 50s and 300s, average of 29.66. Strike rate's a bit low, but his form this season has been reasonable. So he will get a shot today. We'd love him to pick up that strike rate, though. But yeah, just with Paul Sterling just a wee bit beyond it now. We've got to sort of get some new players in. You open up with Nolan, who only has 3 games under his belt. And, yep, Burton, Tector and Camphor a solid 4 and 5. Downey 6, Delaney 7, Ball 8, Little 9. Dempsey getting an opportunity today. Dempsey's been good form in Irish domestic, so he will get the opportunity to start the series. And Humphreys need a bit of spin to go with Delaney. But yeah, without further ado, it's going to be tough against a very dominant Indian side. We will bat first. We're just got to bat reasonably well, set ourselves a score, and then try our best. So obviously, Seamus Lynch. Interesting to see how he goes today. We've just got to see how he goes. So he needs to work on. He's going to be a very important fixture in our team. So Nolan driving down the ground, 4 runs. Yeah, this is a nice enough start here for the Irish. Probably would have saw that froze a wee bit then. I just had to make sure I was actually recording, where else I would not be too thrilled recording a series, and funny how we didn't get through. So Nolan 16, Lynch hasn't got off the mark yet. And he will get off the mark with a beautiful drive down the ground. That is 4. I'm really excited about this young 21-year-old Nolan anyway. I think there's something about him. He got that big 100 in the warm-up game in Australia. It's a reasonably good bowling attack too, so he may take a wee bit of time, but time's on his side to sort of bring him up to our speed. Just looking for a respectful start here. And Lynch on debut has been castled by Verma. He'll go for 10 off 21 deliveries and brings Dean Burton to the crease. Dean Burton, 23 years of age. He's hit 450s average of 24.86. That average needs to lift big time. But yeah, that's the depth of Irish cricket. We just need to keep getting these guys coming through to challenge the incumbents. It's a boundary. Lovely shot. Shot again. So this is exactly what we need. Nolan just taking charge here. 3 boundaries in the over so far. The runs flying off the bat of him. 48 of 56. And 50 for the young 21-year-old. Batted exceptionally well. Burton will get that away for 4. Just got to build a partnership here. Just get the platform. And that is a good delivery from Sarayan. And that is Nolan out for 50. So it brings Harry Tech to the crease. Got to set ourselves in a position to cause some problems. Burton gone as well. That's a good delivery. India causing some massive issues. They're a good side at the end of the day. The amount of talent that they can pick from. We've only got a small pool that can probably compete at the level. They can probably be about 2 or 3 teams out and probably beat the Irish team. That's strong. So 100 for Camper. What did I say? 100 up for Ireland, I should have said. 100 up for Canberra. People think what's going on. Oh, he's been dropped. So, reprieve for Tector. No 4 for 3. That's a good delivery again. Hazari and Tector will be departing. Downey in. We bat reasonably deep today, but when we get to little, it's not too much left after that. So you still got a wee bit of work to do to sort of recover the innings. This works fine. Gonna need something well in excess of probably 280 to have any hope. Like 300's minimum, most likely. Get that on the board. And he's played pretty nicely for his 30. Camper gets that away. It's a good shot, that's 4. Smoke, that's a big 6. Just got to try and accelerate a little bit. Just because India team have bowled relatively disciplinedly so far. Camper finds the gap. That's a good shot. That's 4. And a miss. Dhoni gone. He was looking quite good again, Dhoni, and he's just got himself out. He was out for 30 out of 36. Gareth Delaney in. Of course, Gareth has opened the batting before for Ireland. He was scheduled to open. I was going to have Lynch just in the squad getting that experience, but can go and move Delaney down the order. He needs to get some runs today. Ireland need to sort of learn how to post some scores and learn how to defend them more often than not. That's skied from Camphor. He'll find the gap, and he gets a 6. So this does another. That's 100. What am I saying? Camphor's getting 100 all these times in this game, and he's only just reached 50. 193 for 5. Another good shot from Curtis Camphor. That's 6. 200 up for Ireland. 9 overs left. They need at least 80 off these overs. Very little to come in. Of course, ball. It's been a wee bit quieter late as well. Camphor finds the gap. Going across. So Camphor will be fine there. Just gets that over the boundary. 6 more. Beautifully struck from Curtis Camphor. 83 off 86. Smokes there. That's well hit from Curtis Camphor. That's 4. And another towering 6. He's had a few of those today. Moves to 98 off 93. 4 hours remaining. And this time, Curtis Camphor brings up 100. 103 off 97 deliveries. He's done a job for his team. Delaney's sort of got his upper strike rate a wee bit. Just broke the strike really to Curtis Camphor. Take a dicey single. We'll take it. It's a decent over. 5 singles and a 4-9 off it. 2 overs to go. Delaney finds the gap. At least Delaney hung around anyway. That's one job he has done. He scored a valuable 22 off 27. Playing ball in. Ball was coming and going, and Verma's on a hat-trick. Curtis Camphor really needs to get a good over here for the team. Can he do it? Playing a miss. There was a no ball. This over has just been so many dots, and finally Curtis Camphor connects. And all-time record, 111 for Curtis Camphor. 270 for 7 after 50 overs. So it was a decent effort. Nolan's 50 at the top. 111 off 107 for Camphor. Downey 38 of 36 and Delaney 22. 3 for 52 for Verma. And this is an interesting run chase. I'm going to change their lengths a wee bit. Dempsey getting an opportunity today. It'd be interesting to see how Dempsey goes. Little gets the wicket ashore. Beautifully bowled. Gets him for naught. That's a good start for the Irish. Trying to give Dempsey that experience. 53 for 1 after 10. 27 for Cunnamull. And Alothi 26 of 26. We're bringing in some spin now from both ends. We'll just try to get in a good area. It's one thing Irish cricket lack at the moment in this save is that good quality spinner. Humphreys will come into bowl. Humphreys will get his length changed. Just going to get it in the right areas. Just going to try and examine him a wee bit with spin. $115 for 1 after 20 overs. So they're in control India at the moment. Ball will come in and we'll be looking to be a little bit aggressive. Just with aggressive short pitch tactics. 1 over for 6. Little will be brought back in to try and get this wicket. He'll bowl with a good tidy line and length, good feel. 150 for 1 after 25 overs. Is getting quite tricky. Curtis Camphor in now. We're just got to be thinking outside the box. Going to try and bowl a full length. It's his strength, front foot. Try something a wee bit different. Finally get the breakthrough. Sharpan, he likes the back foot, so we'll get him pitched up. So we're taking a few wickets here. Like, it's India's game to lose, but it's got to be a bit of a fight from us. Really, 5 overs on for 30 for Ball. He's just struggled a bit of late, Wayne Ball, with the ball. It's got to be a case of just getting that confidence back for him. Sahu. Chris Keffer striking a few times here. Out for 99. He'll be gutted about that, Chandra. Especially with that being his first potential 100. Gonna bring Dempsey back. Likes the front foot, so we'll drop it to the back foot, go around the wicket there, and just sort of short pitched. Just have to one of the players. .262 for 4. India too strong today in this particular fixture. Just trying to vary our lengths a bit, just having a wee think about that on the side here and there. It's going to be caught, beautifully caught. Sahu is gone, he's gone for 44. India will win the first game. It was a fighting effort from Ireland, but this 270 was never going to be enough against this dominant India side. So yeah, 3 wickets for Little, 3 for Camphor. Wee bit to think about in terms of the bowling unit. Dempsey continues to struggle at the level, but we'll give him that time. I'm just hoping that he can come to it. So first one-day international sort of out of the way, and yeah, Burton's improved his batting technique, which is good. Just got to keep him developing. Lynch has improved his. One change to the team today. Mark Adair will come in for Lynch. Delaney will pop up the order. So we're a wee bit very light on the batting, so we're going to have some people step up a wee bit. So Lynch had a wee bit of a taste of it, and we'll just see how he turns up. Dempsey will get another go. Manley will rotate in actually for Little. Little will get a bit of a break, potentially this game. No, we'll bring them two together. Dempsey and Little. Manley may open up with Little. Dempsey will get another shot. Ball might be taken out, and we'll just use Camphor as an option. Wilson getting a shot at 6. He just hasn't taken his opportunities, Jared Wilson. He is 30 years of age, and he has played a little bit all around the world too. So he's had a bit of time at Barbados, where he actually was pretty good for them. So it's just a case now of really getting that average up. Here's 30 at the end of the day. Delaney we actually drop. We'll give Lynch another game. Delaney will drop out. We'll just use our seam attack as our weapon today, and with a bit of Tector spin. So we will bat first. Again, just try to set the tone. Hopefully Nolan can get going again. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be still a long process with Ireland cricket to get up and running. But it's been a great season anyway, a breakthrough season as such. Got to just try and win the old one-day game against some of the top teams, and then really target some series against like the Bangladeshis, West Indians. They are beatable at the end of the day. They really, really are. Really would love to see Lynch get some runs here. Just got to keep developing some options. Come on, Lynch. Just got to work your way through it. 22 off 18 for Nolan. He's got the team off to a good start. Good shot from Seamus Lynch. 43 without loss. He's playing a few expansive shots there. Up. Nolan again just looks like a classy opener that Ireland are desperately seeking. Got to get the next generation to come through. As soon as Balbirnie and Sterling retired, I suspect we'll get good regens for them. So that will be just them instantly into the team. So there are some promising probably things along the way for our side. 60 without loss after 10. Very nice start for these two. Got a good amount of experience still in the team. Like Tector and Camper have been around a long time, 4 and 5. They're solid. Downey's sort of established himself as the #1 keeper. Country, that's a good shot for Nolan. Getting away for 4. Here's the 49. He's been very, very good. And he's brought up a 50. The young 21-year-old. There's promising signs. Like, he's had a tough introduction against India and Australia for his debut. Without loss into the 18th. Rocks off the back foot, that is 4. Run partnership between these two. He's got to keep working it away for 4. 109 without loss. As Nolan just tees off there, and that's a beautiful shot for 6. Oh, he's gone though. He could have kicked on there, but it's all good. He's out for 70 off 61, 10 fours and a 6. So just again, just get a partnership consolidated here. Lynch will get that away for 4. He's on to 49. He's been reasonably good here today. And that's his 50. Just gets past the diving keeper. Beautiful shot from Burton. Talked a lot about Burton that first game. That averages are simply not good enough for a man of his class. Like, he has been in India, like, played for Bihar. Got a reasonable season in there. Got a score of 230. A good amount of time in Indian conditions. Should set him up well. Good shot. He just works that away for 4. Nice partnership, just needing to form again. One thing I was happy about, we batted 50 in that last game. Just got to get in that habit and just give ourselves a chance with the ball. Like, we haven't got the best bowling attack at the moment. We need a couple good bowlers coming through. But their batting has to really set the tone. It's a good shot from Burton again. 162 for run. It's another, just a good work so far. Burton edging it. It's 4. And 71 for 1. Ireland set themselves probably a wee bit more than 270 if they can. And Lynch is gone. He got himself well and truly in. He's gone for 71 off 102. Brings Tech to the crease. We were gutted for Seamus Lynch there. He batted quite well. Gutted about that he couldn't kick on for 100. Burton moves into the 40s with that stroke. Tector, has he hold out? Oh, he's been dropped. Is that going to go for 4-2? It is. It's rolled over the boundary. Tector is gone and got off boundary. 3 boundaries of misfield from India, 200 up for Ireland, 2 down. Got some wickets in hand. Might just decide to sort of up the stakes a little bit. That's a good shot from Tector. No one down there, just sweeps it fine. Easy as you like. And he's gone and got himself out this time. And he will fall for 19 off 12. So Curtis Camphor in now. So Ireland look to accelerate as much as they can. For 3. As Burton will bring up his half century. Down the ground. This is looking like a score that Ireland may get over 300 on a good surface. Absolutely middles there. That's a good shot from Dean Burton. His average is pushing up exactly where we need it to get to. Around 30 is sort of nice for us at the moment, so we can push them up even further. He's very capable cricketer. He's just getting plenty of opportunity to get his game in order. Extended time at the crease. That's a big 6. Beautiful shot down the ground. Sort of accustomed to these conditions, Burton, so he'll know how to sort of play here. 241 for 3 after 41 overs. Shot from Curtis Camphor. And he's gone. Curtis Camphor will depart. He's gone for 10 off 10. Brings Jared Wilson to the crease. Burton hits that all the way for 6. He needs to kick on for that big 100. Really need him to get that score, and I've just put the curse on him, haven't I? It is him out for 81 off 71. 9 fours, 3 sixes. As Ireland look to accelerate as much as they can. Wilson, has he got enough on that? He does. And he's gone too, so 259 for 6. Mark Adira now. Just got to bat these overs, really. Just get something on the board. Downey, has he gone too? He is. Wickets are tumbling here for Ireland just when the momentum was with them. Boundary for Ireland. Just got to keep pressing that cause. It's got a couple of shots from Manly. It's out for naught, Adira. So 5 overs to bat. They've just got to bat them out somehow, and that doesn't look likely. This is the problem with Irish cricket. This falling apart, really. And yeah, all out for 269. So I was talking about batting the 50, and we just have not done that. And that's just given India a good total to chase. Top 3 were good. One of them needed to kick on to 100, but however, someone from Tector to Adira, one of them needed 30 or 40. We would have had our score. So we're going to have to bowl pretty well here. We're going to have to try be a bit of a pain. Front foot will go back of a length there. Front foot for Shaw. 42 without loss after 10. And we'll just go middle of a length again. Dempsey getting an opportunity for a prolonged time in this team. And Mark Adira and the Irish Seamers. They've got a part-time spinner in Harry Tector. They really need to utilise the wicket as much as they can. It's not happening at the moment. 117 without loss. Just the power of India's batting lineup. We're going to bowl Tector. We're going to get some spin in. Just get some field sort of placements going on and just try to hope Tector can bowl reasonably well, considering how part-timer she is for us. Yeah, just a dominant opening display from these two have just set the tone. Tector. Here's a wicket of Conamul for 71. The attack will bring in Manly. Manly's bowled quite well today. It's been quite disciplined how he's gone about things. 1 for 26. 182 for 2 after 31. Bring Dempsey back. Dempsey still needs... Poor old Dempsey's average is 123.33 per wicket. He just cannot get any wickets. He is capable too, like his averages just prove. Could be good at this level. Shaw out for 111 of 98, a brilliant innings from him. And his Dempsey, he's got his 4th wicket. His average will plummet down. Give him the world of confidence. 240 for 4 after 41, 30 required. Love to get another 1 wicket or 2. And India will cruise there on 270 for 4. It was just not quite a good enough effort at the bat. We need to bat those extra 4 or 5 overs, but to put India under a wee bit more pressure. But yeah, another defeat by 6 wickets this time, going into the dead rubber. So let's see how we go. The top 3 were impressive in that last game. That will remain. Dempsey probably will drop out for Foster in this game. And yeah, Wayne Ball probably needs a wee bit more time on the sideline just to get his game up a wee bit. Going to pick Gareth Delaney and just pick him for the basis that he can bowl a little bit too. And it gives us another spin option. So that'll be our team. We desperately need to snag another game somewhere in terms of the thing here. So let's see what we can do. These two were batting first again. We've got to learn to bat 50. The youngster's made a positive start to his career. 350s in his 6 games so far. Looking to just cement his place at the top of the order, along with Seamus Lynch. So it's basically a new pairing. Like, it was Tector and Commons for a while, was Sterling. We're just trying to get the next generation to come through. A few openers being tried over the last wee while. Good shot from Seamus Lynch. Set away for 4. So the start's been good again from these two. It's like a promising opening pairing. Good shot, 4. Without loss. So these two have proven that they can do it in India. So it's great to see. Bit of a positive in the one-day series, despite us 2-0 down, that these two are looking like a commendable pairing. Good shot from Lynch, finds the gap. $39 of 54 for Nolan, 25 of 30 for Lynch. Looking at ease against the spinners. Rocks off the back foot, that is 4. And he works that into the gap. He moves to 49, Nolan. Good for another 50 in his early part of his career. He does. He brings up his 4th and his 7th game. Doing the team a service by getting the team off to the start. It's been efficient enough, so we're hovering around 4.5 and over at the moment. Lynch is gone. Go for 29 of 37. Burton in. Coming off that impressive 81. Nolan rocks off the back foot, and there's 4. He's been unravelled by a very good delivery. He'll depart for 2 and Tector in with Nolan. Nolan just gotta get the platform going again. Make sure they don't lose their way. 270 and 269 in the 2 one-day gains at the moment. They have not been enough in the chase. And Nolan has just got another really good start, and he's just throwing away the opportunity to get to that 100. He did all the groundwork, and he's just got himself out. 101 for 3. Can't be too deflated in the tour. We've got to be motivated here. Every game, there's a potential chance where we can get a win and give ourselves a shot at qualifying for the next World Cup. Gives us so much experience that we need. So boundary again for Curtis Camper. Works that away, Tector. That's a beautiful shot. So it's just in the right areas, and we've done a good job there. 122 for 3. Camphor down the ground. That's a beautiful shot for 4. Beats the dose. Still got a bit of recovery dodge. Just losing those 3 wickets in quick succession. We've got these 2 that are experienced and will work well together in terms of rebuilding the innings. So we're going around about 5 and over. It's okay. At the speed at which we're getting these runs. Good shot. Flicks it away for 4. It's just another example of just the experience of these 2. Getting the team into a position where we might be able to get a decent score on the board. Sweeps that well. That's a good shot. Can we challenge that mighty Indian lineup? They've just got such class around the board that it's going to be hard, whatever happens. 187 for 3. Camphor will take on the fielder and bring up a half century. Curtis Camphor well batted. 190 for 3 in the 41st over. This is where the acceleration has to happen. Pummel, 6. Set away for 4. Plays and misses at that one. Tector, beautiful shot, finds the gap, 4 runs. So it's an 8 run over. 210 for 3 out to 42. Need at least 10 and over from here, really, just to put in here under any sorts of pressure. That's a good shot from Tector. That's 50 for him too. Both these 2 have done a wonderful job recovering the innings. Down the ground. This is a good over. Exactly what they needed. 15 off it. Finds the gap. Really needed that because it was only 6 off it going into that delivery. 231 for 3 out to 44 overs. Can they find a couple of 10 to 15 run overs? It's a full toss and Tector just whips it away for 4. smokes that into the gap, beats the diving fielder, 9 off 3 off this over. This is a good over, it's a good start to it. Bit of a leading edge, but we'll take it. That is 13 off 4 deliveries now. This has been a good over, so that was exactly what they needed. 247 for 3 after 45, 82 for Camper, 64 for Tector. Playing a miss. And he gets that away, hits it well enough, go all the way for 6. 92 off 73 for Camper. Oh, he's hit it straight back. He goes just short of that 100. He batted so well, Curtis Camper. 94 off 77, 13 fours, 2 sixes. Brings Delaney to the crease. We need just a strong finish here. And he has got a 6 very early on in his innings. Bang, bang. That's really what we wanted. Big overs. Tector's still there at the end of the day, and he's just hit a boundary. 280 for 4 after 48 overs. Can we get that 300 mark? Can we touch upon it? 286 for 4. Playing a miss. Let's try to hit it into the gap, and he's gone, Tector. He's done a great job, though. Sort of anchored a wee bit while Camper was going at the other end. So we'll post 289 for 5 off our 50 overs with Camper 94 off 77, 13 fours, 2 sixes, 73 for Tector, and 67 up the top for the youngster and Ian Nolan with his 4th 50 in his career already. So some positive numbers there for him. And now it's just a case of trying to bowl with some sort of pressure. We're going to pitch it up here and try to extract the swing for Manly. And we've got the wicket early. These two have been problematic for us to try and get some early ones, and we've managed to do that. Little will pitch it up as well. So that ball swinging in that first few overs. And we'll just get it pegged back a little bit, I think. These two. 60 for 1 after 10. Arothi 37 off 26 short. 17 off 30. Bring in Foster. Foster will get a bit of protection on the field here. So we might bring Curtis Camper in as well and just change our lengths. Just trying something a wee bit different. Just want to shake that bowling average thing off at the top. There it is. It's going to shake off eventually. 108 for 1 after 20 overs. 182 at 6 and over required. But again, they've got 9 wickets in hand, so they are in complete control again. We need to come up with something. Chris Camper, he might keep the field up. And he has delivered. He's got the wicket of Shaw. Bowling from Curtis Camper. Continuing on his good day so far. He swapped out the attack. Little and Manly will come back for a few overs. We needing just to sort of swivel the game into our favour if we can. Little Manly. So we're going to go for it, and then we'll bring Mark Adair in. 150 for 2 after 27. 140 at 6 and over. We just need someone to sort of break the shackles for us and get them 4 down for 180 and just sort of see how good this Indian batting lineup really is. We have managed to get the wicket. A delivery that does keep angling in, and Rishabh Pant gone for 26 of 23. It's a big wicket. Foster in now. Just can the Irish team get another wicket or two? Very important stanza. We have, okay, we're in the game. Sahu is caught. Gone for 3. It's a period we've just got to sort of dominate in. Curtis Camper will be brought back. He has bowled quite well today. Gone for 21 off his 6. And Curtis Camper may have just got the key man out. He was the one that was sort of anchoring the chase. But we've got him, and it's 178 for 5. He's gone for 89 off 87. Good innings. But they've still got a few men that could cause some damage here. So we're just going to rotate the bowling around a little bit. We're just going to keep attacking. Little for 1 over at this end. Just going to find some overs really from our other bowling option. Markadeer will be swapped to this end. 91 for 5 off 35. 99 at 6.6. And Markadeer is just bowling a handy little spell here. He's got the wicket of Sharma. It's gone for 7. Curtis Camper will be rotated out. We've just got to try to get something out of some other bowlers. Manly, the attack, just for the over. 210 for 6 after 38. 80 at 6.6. We need another wicket here. Come up with something here. Delaney. Delaney will be the man. Woolley. This is a big call from the Irish skipper. Azari is gone, and Delaney has provided the inspirational change. Ireland get another wicket. And the field can be spread. 69 runs in the last 10 with 3 wickets in hand. Plenty of bowling options, and now the field can be truly just spread round and make it very difficult for them. That was 3 off the over. That was a good over. Cool, we'll get the field out. Markadeer, who's bowled really well today. Another good over. 61 at 7.6. It's got to rotate. Keep them guessing here. Curtis Camphor will be back. This is an intense game here all of a sudden. It's a big over. 50 off 70. 50 runs at 7.1. Gonna try and just be a bit defensive here. Let's try to cover different parts of the ground. Make them guess. 46 runs at 7.6. Curtis Camphor will bowl out his overs. He's bowled very well today. Decent over. So yeah, they're getting back into it, India. The Irish need a wicket. Josh Little round the wickets. Try and change the angle. He's gone for 10. 25 of 24. It looks like it's India's game. We really need to be a little bit more aggressive now. It's probably too little too late. We probably need to put the break on this innings a lot earlier. Can Foster break through? He has. But the thing is, India are close. This partnership has changed the game dynamics. Little really needs to sort of be... We need to be aggressive here. We need to strike. 10 off 12. Oh, this is really going down the wire. Ireland, strike again. Got Verma there. And Foster. 2 wickets and 2 deliveries. Ireland seal a victory in India. That's what we needed. To resurrect our campaign. It's a good delivery. And he manages to get the win for Ireland cricket by 8 wickets. Full 49 for Foster. His season of absolute improvement continues. Those are good numbers. And really wrapped. Curtis Camphor did a good job today too. Like, he deserved man the match with his 2 for 58 and then 94 with the bat. And very important ranking points as it puts us in a position, hopefully when we get back here, that you can have a wee look at. Test and ODI Championship. 2 important wins. West Indies, Zimbabwe and Afghanistan, just note, have lost all their games so far. So we're in a position where we're equal with New Zealand at the moment. And we just want to press forward if we can. So when we play like the West Indies, Zimbabwe and Afghanistan, we have to beat them in the series. But yeah, great result. I'll play the 20 over international offline and you guys will join us for the review.